Oh, there you go.
I made it. Okay, I see. Look, man.
Uniformity.
I don't know all the tricks, okay? I don't know all the tricks.
Just a cave.
As you can tell, my Charlie Brown tree that I got rocking, the fig tree in the background.
Good one.
Getting ready for the holidays, my friends. I'm not delaying joy. I'm going to get right in there and do it.
Yeah, fine.
I refuse to go in before Thanksgiving.
Really?
Refuse. I'm like,
I know. I was always that guy. But you know what? Now, like in our current state, who cares? Bring it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Does it really matter? It doesn't matter.
No.
We're gonna see if
it doesn't matter.
Just because
we're gonna what?
Try and find a Christmas tree on Thanksgiving. Because what else?
Oh, you should do it. I know. It's gonna be pretty slim Thanksgiving here this year.
Yeah.
Super slim. So Heather's working at the hospital. So it's literally just gonna be Liam and I. That's it.
Nice.
What about Lucy? Where's Lucy?
No, I don't have her this year. So she's gonna be at her mom's. So it's just a couple of dudes. Just a couple of dudes cooking up some steaks. I'll have to eat both of them, of course, because he doesn't eat steak yet. But just a couple of dudes. One of them just gumming a steak.
But does he have a little robe? Put him in a little robe.
Oh, I've got a robe. Oh yeah, for sure. He's going to be in a robe. There's no doubt about it. We're going to watch Caddyshack. Maybe go into some holiday classics. Maybe a little George Bailey. Maybe do some of that. I don't know. Could be fun.
Oh Lord.
What are you doing, Jay? You keeping it small?
Yeah, we're doing Thanksgiving, just the four of us up here. We're not even gonna make Thanksgiving dinner. We ordered it, and it's gonna, you know what I mean? Like we ordered a pre-made turkey and we're not doing anything. We're just gonna sit and have a nice basically a family dinner.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think so too. And we have one friend who is, all by herself. She's a bit of an orphan, so her family's not here. So we have all quarantined and tested and everything. And we're going to have her over as well.
Oh, that's great, man. It's nice to have just one extra seat at the table for a friend, right?
Yeah, I mean, for people who are.
Well, that's you, Dan.
For a long time, so.
My son will be here with me and my girlfriend. We were going to go to San Francisco, but the people, everybody involved, we couldn't.
The numbers
started not adding up. So
yes, they did.
So we changed our plans. So we'll be here with. We also have a friend who she had bigger plans that had to be changed. So we may join her. We actually haven't figured it out yet. But it's clearly going to be lo-fi, as we say.
Dude, let's keep it slim.
Yeah.
Keep it slim.
It is what it is.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Anytime I see, and I don't know if this is a musician thing or whatever it is, but every time I see people packing it in somewhere, and then Nashville, like outside of downtown, people have been great.
Yeah.
I think people coming in have a good time, not so great. And I'm just like, man, this is 3 more weeks that we won't be able to do our job. It's like every time I see that, it's 3 more weeks that I can't go out and play music in front of people.
Yeah.
Is it really that hard to ask? Just put it on, man. Like, come on. We're not trying to take anybody a livelihood away. And by actually not wearing it, you are, because like restaurants can't open. It's just awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, next summer we thought it would be absurd to think that we wouldn't have gigs by next summer, but starting to feel like next summer is, might be.
I'm actually feeling quite hopeful about next summer. I'm feeling hopeful.
You talk about with the vaccine?
Yeah, vaccine and the natural course of viral pandemics, and there was no vaccine in 1918, and and there were no vaccines in 1918, but there were also no real medical treatments of any efficacy. So
Well, there was mustard root and whiskey.
yeah, right. They're get sick, get drunk.
Yeah.
But so I think that I mean, obviously we're hopeful about the vaccine, who knows? But I think that, people, the biggest downfall are people get, are totally lockdown fatigued, pandemic fatigued, like people are fatigued, and it's hard. Kids too, and people don't really, no one's really thinking about the greater good. A lot of people are just thinking about themselves, and that's the drag. But I think that generally speaking, we have these ups and downs because people they try to lock down, and then they give them an inch, they take a mile, and then we have another sort of explosion of it. So I think that I don't know anything about virology or epidemiology. I just know that we stay home. We don't go out, we don't do anything.
I'm very used to it.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe a backyard hang, which is a few times well.
Social distant backyard hang with a coffee or a glass of wine.
Yeah, we do that. I'll have a few friends over, maybe Bodges and Buddy or whatever, and then we'll have a fire pit. But everybody's kind of spread out, and if we're in the house, we're wearing masks. So that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think I'm still excited, even though it's going to be a small holiday. As far as Thanksgiving is concerned, I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Yes.
It's going to be a good Christmas. I'm going to remain positive and excited about it. I've begun to make my lists and check them twice, as far as what I will be doing this year. But I think we're going to kind of keep it slim this year as well. Just kind of Christmas slim. Just a couple of things, I
think we're the same. We're not.
Yeah.
Considering that the only thing that my son wants is not something I can actually find anywhere because they didn't make enough.
Oh, that thing. Yes.
Yeah.
That thing. Yes, that thing's been all over the news, bro.
I can't find it, and I'm not paying the prices on eBay. No way.
That's a fool's errand. It's a slippery slope. It's all of the colloquialisms.
Very slippery slope, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a really slim Christmas here.
Whatever, man. I just, I wish that we were playing a New Year's Eve show. Yeah. I wish we were going to be able to see. I've not seen you guys.
When was it last?
It's been a year.
Oh, I haven't seen you for over a year.
Yeah. It's been over a year.
Crazy.
My last show was in March.
Wait,
that's the last show I played.
Yeah, that was right. That was right before the lockdown happened, right? You played.
Yes.
Did we do that boat this year? Was that in 2020?
Shit, you're right. Yeah, we did. We did the
January.
Where were you?
Wasn't that January?
Yeah, it was January. Okay, so it's been almost a year since I've seen you last.
Except for I didn't do that. So you haven't seen me.
Yeah, I have not seen you in 17 years, Jeff. It's been 17 years.
month ago, right? I went over and stole one of his desks. I went to IKEA to get my son a desk at this house, and they were literally out of desks for all the home offices being created. So I went
Mm-hmm.
and he was
I
wearing
had an extra one.
a face shield. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
We were, so that really wasn't much of a hang, you know.
No.
He's
No.
not.
Honestly, there's so much anxiety around the unknown. You know, there's so much anxiety around like a potential hang. It's like in concept, you're like, yeah, I can't wait to see you. And then like you see someone and you're just like, I don't know whether or not I can, am I too close? Am I not? I'm too close. I'm too close. I'm too close. You know what I mean? That's how every time I've had like any interaction with anybody, that's how it feels. It's really terrible.
Yeah.
That's how it is when I'm shaving in the morning. I look in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, 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 too close, too close, too close. Don't look at that. Don't get in there. Don't look at all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will be 2020, and we can look back on it unfondly. It's really been.
Man, I gotta say, like, my son was born this year. I'm having this whole experience. Like 2020 sucks, yes, but we got to try to find the silver linings in there. I mean, they're in there.
Yeah. You have a silver lining, and his name is Liam.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's
Not
true.
all
And I've also gotten to spend more time with my daughter. Like I've gotten to see, you know, schoolwork and all that stuff that maybe I would have missed, you know, like just being on the road. And look, we're all grateful for our jobs. There's no doubt about it. We love doing what we do. But I've spoken to other artists about it, and they're like, man, yeah, it sucks. Like, but I got to be home and spend time with my kids and my wife and like work on that stuff. And it's been a good experience for that. So let's try to find, there's a little bit of positivity in there, you know? Now, granted, we're lucky because we're a band that, of the other bands that I've spoken to, who've been able to do that. You know, like we've been able to be home and we've been able to be okay. But there's a lot of guys out there who have not been able to be okay. And so wear a mask, please. So everybody can get back to work, you know?
Yeah. Or just stay home.
There it is.
You know?
Yeah. Jeff, yeah, I know. You're rude for not being on the Zoom call. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I keep waiting for that hawk to come back and join the call here.
I know we had one out here at Pascal House. We had one a couple days ago. We could see him in the front yard in we have this big elm tree, and he gets in there and the crows just try to destroy him, and he just doesn't budge. He's just fat. He just sits there like, whatever. You can say whatever you want. I'm not going anywhere. Like, he just sits in the crows like, get off the ground! Oh, get out of here! Oh, get out of here! And he's like, nope, not going anywhere. I'm gonna wait for that dummy down there to let out the chickens, and I'm gonna grab one, but I'm gonna stay here until we're done. But this dummy doesn't let the chickens out. Not this time. Mm-hmm.
Those are different concerns.
It is. So seriously, when do you guys want to come to Nashville?
I mean,
spring, or I mean, like, are we gonna see how the vaccine goes, or what's the deal?
Yeah, if everybody feels like it might be safe, I'd love to come.
Well, it depends on what you think safe is. Like, what are we gonna do? You know, if it's gonna be just literally you and me, Dan, going to Emerson's house, well, so if you and I quarantine prior to going, you know, and then get a test before we go there,
and take a steamboat to Nashville somehow.
Yeah.
So
it's tricky. Once you get over the Rockies, then you can do it. You got to connect the dots, but you got to get over the Rockies first.
drive over the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, figure out a way to get there. You know, the question is, what are we doing when we're there? that would what I mean is that would dictate what is safe and what isn't safe. You know what I mean? Like if the three of us were going to be at your house sitting around the fire and playing acoustic guitars, which sounds absolutely spectacular to me right now.
Mhm.
That to me sounds safe. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound unsafe to me. You know, we were going to be in a recording studio with like other people and like engineers and assistants and, you know, interns and like other people in other rooms at studios. I might not feel as comfortable with that.
Right. Well, I don't have any of those things here. So
No, I guess my point is what are we going to do? You know, what are we doing over there? You know,
I don't know. I just think it'd be good for us to sit down. It could be in front of the fire and just play music, man. Just play fucking music already.
yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
You know.
Yeah, man. That would be fun. I mean,
Does anybody know where my basses are? Those two road basses?
Or my guitar, for that
I'm
matter.
sure that Robert knows, but I'm wondering if it's not like
yeah, I think Robert's got that stuff. I don't have it here. I just was organizing the closet or the shed on the property a couple days ago, and I was like, there's some things in here I need to get rid of, without a doubt.
That's like the big TONIC sign? Do you have the big
I
TONIC?
don't have that. I don't have that. I wish I did. I wish I had that and Ronnie James Dio's huge, crazy, remember at his rehearsal space, that huge like robot thing that he had?
Yeah.
I think I might have the sign. I might have the sign from the Keenan Ivory Weigh-In show, right? Wasn't it the Keenan Ivory Weigh-In show? That may or may not be at the storage where my storage is. And I think your basses might be there along with my Rode guitars, I think.
Okay. Because at one point they were in Santa Barbara, just like
Right. And I think then it got moved to LA. Although
right.
I'm not 100% certain of that.
I'll bring one to Nashville.
I'm sure we get you bass. We have some basses here in Nashville. It's kind of a music town. I don't know if you know that, but we got a few guys play bass here.
Oh, and by the way, we could do something like that without it being electric. We could just do it, the three of us, with just some acoustic guitar and percussion or something, and
yeah,
you know. Oh my God!
We do obviously when everybody's up to it, but like we could also do the three box thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It's hard, Dan. I'm just, being just my genius being just contained in this.
I need to put you in a box.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be Lane Staley about it, but the man in the box.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just. I am more than this.
Yeah.
Or I'm not really. I'm just not. Actually, that's probably fine. That's about all I got. Grammy nominations. Can you believe it's been, how many years has it been, Jeff, since we got nominated for Head On Straight for, what was it, best rock performance, best rock vocal?
Best rock vocal performance by a duo or group, and best rock album. It's been 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Man.
Actually, it's been more.
No, it's 2002 to 2020. That's 18 years. Sorry.
That's quarantine math right there.
I'm not. Don't look at me for that. Yeah. 18 years. Almost 20.
We went to the last, before it went to the Staples Center, we went to the last Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
Ceremony, right?
Well, I thought it went back.
We did. Remember, it was freezing. It was cold.
Yeah. And I do think they went back at some point.
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel.
I mean, it's surprising that we didn't win. I mean, Bruce Springsteen's The Rising was like whatever.
Well, we were up against Springsteen, Sheryl Crow, Coldplay, and U2.
Yeah, it was, you know, I mean, look, great company to keep. Still surprised. Still surprised.
You know, popularity contest, really.
Yeah, turns out it's an honor. It's an honor to be nominated, really.
Oh my God, that was too much.
Mm-hmm. But fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to share that. Da, 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 da. All right, boys. I got to go make dinner.
All right.
All right, fuckers. We're here.
Well, I just want to wish you, Dan Lavery, you, Jeff Russo, and everybody watching a happy Thanksgiving. I tell you, I wish we were there with everybody. I wish we were all together, to be honest. It's been many years since we've done that. I think the last time we were all together on Thanksgiving was in Florida. I think we were in Florida in like 97, maybe.
God, in Daytona. We were in Daytona.
Darlene.
Yeah, Darlene. That's right. So, I mean, I miss you guys. I wish we were all together. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody that's watching. And be safe and love on your family, love on your kids. And we miss you and we love you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.